this has a hell of a background. Now, the Karen you just saw was getting into a fight with a Ring video doorbell. Now, I don't know if this Karen understands the design of a Ring video doorbell, but it has a video on it. According to the TikToker, the neighbor who posted this particular Karen lives underneath her and is a light sleeper or does not like the bumping around or the noise in the apartment. I've stayed in apartments, it happens, okay? But this Karen approached the Ring video doorbell in order to engage in physical combat. I will say this, I'm going to get me a damn Ring video doorbell. I had no idea they were that durable, none. The TikToker did go back on social media to talk about how this problem continues to persist and how the individual below her has been a consistent Karen. Adrienne, isn't this destruction of property or something? What is this?
Oh, absolutely. Destruction of property, she could be sued, civil liability. You know what, it's just, individuals really need to work on their forms of communication, because if she has concerns, she can use her words like an adult as opposed to using her little balled up middle of the night, probably drunken fist. It seems like we're not really evolving as a society when we see Karens like this try to handle conflict in very less productive ways.
And this was 4 o'clock in the morning. And when I see videos like this, Adrienne, I ask the question, what's your end goal? What is the end result here? Okay, let's say you successfully attack the Ring video doorbell. How does that solve the problem here? Let's say you destroy the property. How does that change anything here?
Yeah, I don't think that this Karen thought far enough. But also too, part of me is like, if you're gonna come to someone's home at 4 a.m. to do whatever you're gonna do, it's like you'd at least think that she would be successful. Cause like you said, that Ring doorbell is very durable. It's like, really, what did you do other than put yourself on camera to look foolish? I don't get it.
Yeah, and the individual who lives there is a woman of color, a young woman of color at that. Seems to be very smart, put it out. She laid it out really well as far as what happened and why this happened. But here's the thing. You know, we've had Karens around for a long time. And I do see some change, right? I see videos now where people are standing up to the Karenicity. You see anti-Karens popping up all over the place, but it's rooted, once again, in privilege. It's rooted in privilege. And let me do it this way, because some people get offended by that word. I really don't care that they get offended, but I do want to provide clarity over agreement. Even if you disagree with me, let me provide this level of clarity. Look at it this way. If you don't like the word privilege, let me use the word preference. There's a preference that you're given because of the color of your skin. You see, Dr. King, and dear sister, correct me if you think I'm wrong, Dr. King was well aware of white privilege. That's why he said that we should be judged by the content of our character and not by the color of our skin. He did not say it was a reality. He said one day it should be a reality. It's an ideology that we must fight for, which means currently it does not exist in the state of our country. And so in order for us to get to this point, I think we have to provide a significant reflection of who we truly are as a country.
Yep, you are absolutely spot on. The fact is that there are hierarchies in our society, whether it is race, class, gender, age, so on and so forth. And when people want to ignore the fact that there are racial preferences and privileges out there, that just tells me they want to lie to themselves and to lie to me, and I am not here for it.
I had the opportunity to debate Charlie Kirk a few days ago. We'll play that this Friday. And Charlie Kirk tried to make an argument that it's not race, it's class. And the disparities that you see, and this is really kind of a common default for many Republicans who cannot explain the data of racial disparity. So they say, oh, no. It's all about class. And so here's my pushback on that. And I didn't get time to really go into deep detail with brother Charlie Kirk. But the pushback is class is a perceived dynamic. It's a perception.
Yes.
So that means if you perceive class and race connected, then it's a difference without a distinction. It's a distinction without a difference because you look at it through the same lens of your social and racial bias.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And another analogy I like to explain to people is about pretty privilege. More attractive people getting access to things, people treat them differently, people are more likely to smile at you, et cetera, et cetera. Yep. And people are quick to acknowledge the fact that beautiful people tend to have those privileges. So then I say, okay, well, why can't you acknowledge the fact that there is racial privilege as well? Because clearly you can acknowledge that physical features play a role in how people are treated. So why wouldn't melanin count also factor into that?
That's such a damn good point, Stolen. I'm gonna make that point at some point in my future. And I will give you the credit, attorney, because that is a very remarkable rebuttal to anyone who says things like, I do not see color. No, you see color. You see what you perceive as beauty. You see what you perceive as strength. You see all of it. You see every bit of it. Your denial of it does not make it so. It doesn't mean it's a reality just because you say it.